Hey, we live, Jeremiah. We on Genesis 49ers right now, brothers. Everybody, we live. So we trying to get it in. It's a Scholastic Bully. We trying to get another debate set up. It's the preliminary versus the Scholastic Bully and DJ Seanski. And we gonna debate on does the Hebrew culture extend or pre-exist the 6th century BCE. That's what we gonna debate. So any comments that you wanna provide for us, Sean, on this topic?
The comment is I'm going to use my sources. I have a 600-page book called Pillars and Paths, Volume 3 by Charles Janadov. And what I'm going to use for my argument in this book that's 600 pages are chapter 6, which is page 247, all the way through page 282, which is the first intermediate period, a dark age in chronology, chapter 6, chapter 7, Palestine in the biblical chronology, which is page 276, and the Hebrew alphabet and chronology, page 350 to page 382. So I'm making the argument that according to archaeological record, aside from all the great stories we hear, that the Hebrew literature, language, and culture is only as old as about the 6th century BCE. That's it. It don't go back no farther than that. It stems from a period from the cultures of the Near East, but it is not an original culture from going back to the 3rd century BCE. The language is not a base language. It is later than the Phoenician language and much newer in all the literature and the culture itself. There's not a culture that goes back further than about the 6th century BCE, and that's the premise of what I'm coming from.
So there should be no evidence, for the record, of the Hebrew culture prior to the 6th century BCE. That's what your claim is.
Right.
And you gonna stand on that, right?
Stand on that.
Hey man, you do realize you going against the Scholastic Bully, the Source League champion, right?
That's right.
I'm just saying, you do realize. You see that belt right there? Hey man,
I
I'm
don't
just
care
saying.
about no
I'm giving you
I don't need the belt.
you don't need no
I'm
belt.
just coming with. I don't need the belt.
Hey,
I ain't
you
worried
know
about
what we
the
use
belt.
belts for? You know
I'm
what we
standing
use belts
firm.
for? We use belts to spank
standing
people,
firm.
man. I think I'm gonna have to spank you. I think that's what's gonna have to happen.
Y'all know the middleweight champ in the building. Know what I'm talking about?
You got the middleweight
Just
champion
coming
in
off
the
of
building.
just coming off of victory last night. You know what I'm saying? Beat up one of y'all OGs. Don't get mad at me for beating up on the elder. I apologize.
Yeah, my brother caught a body last night. Caught a body. You know what I'm saying? We work
Hey
at the
man, well, look
mall.
here, man. You know, we definitely believe that we believe in making sure you have a PowerPoint, right? Giving you an opportunity to bring forth your information on a scholastic level, man. We wanna raise the scholarship of our people, man. So whatever you stand on, man, you're gonna have to prove that. Why? Because you over here at the source. It's source up or shut up, man. That's what we do here.
Look, we got
SUC, baby.
it's 6 witnesses in here that this brother wanted to debate this topic. Now we don't want to have the same thing that happened last night when a brother act like he didn't agree to a topic. You on live, brother. So I'm gonna say the title
It's
again.
cool. I agree to the topic.
You agree? You gonna stand on it?
And look, so I'll reiterate the Hebrew culture that we know of. When we look at everything, we got the Bible story, sounds great and everything. Man, that culture ain't that old. It's in the 500s.
You switching it up now. Hold on. You switching it up. You saying the Hebrew culture that we know now? So you said
what we talking about right now is everything y'all believe in is not going back to 3000 BCE. That's not official, man. The culture itself, the Hebrew culture, if you want to believe that, you 500 BCE, dog.
Gotcha.
In that era right there.
Gotcha. All right.
That's it.
That's
Boom.
the title.
Done.
The title is
Does the
Hebrew culture. Hold on. Does the Hebrew culture pre-exist the 6th century BCE? right?
That's it. That's
And
right.
if you standing on that, that means there's no evidence, no archaeological, anthropological, no scientific evidence that go prior to 6th century BCE.
Just stories and smoke screens. And listen, since we just talked, it's preliminary. So I'm going to really attack David and Solomon because they existed in the third intermediate period of Egypt. And you can't prove their history either, dog. You can't prove the Egyptian history in the third intermediate. David and Solomon essentially lived, and it's like, well, you can't prove Egypt and the rulers at that time and nothing. So we can prove David and Solomon. Look, I'm gonna take it to that level too.
You ordered a
I'm gonna take it. That's the hard.
You put extras on it. You ordered a plain hot dog, brother. So I'm gonna say it again. You put relish and mustard and everything else on it. Listen, you said the title is going to be that the Hebrew culture does not exist prior to the 6th century BCE.
That's it.
That's the title.
Yeah. Okay, as a judge, I'm going strictly by the title. So y'all need to know that ahead of time. From me.
If I'm gonna throw haymakers in other directions and other ways, sure, I'm gonna do that too. But I'm primarily using.
I'm primarily pertaining to the title, though. But it's got to pertain to the title.
As long as you show that there was no evidence of Hebrew Israelite culture before the 6th century, then you good.
Correct. That's what I said.
We got
so one inkling of anything from now that's showing Hebrew culture, you out of there, bro. You know that, right? I just want you to know.
Then you have to prove it, and you have to be able to date it. And show me how you do that.
Gotcha.
You can say it. Oh, this existed in 2200 BCE. Tell me that and say it. How do you come up with that from what we actually have? You can tell me anything you want. Anything you want. The archaeological record, the official archaeological records reflect Palestine being dated as a culture anyway. What they excavated, what we have records of, is from the 6th century BCE. That's it. It don't go back farther than that anyway from archaeological digs. So it should reflect that period of time anyway when we look at it. It should reflect that. If you don't go,
I would ask you the same questions I asked you earlier, but I don't want to give nothing up, I guess. I see this boy, man. Hey, I see him.
And you can say Hezekiah is an Israelite. You can tell me that story. That's Phoenician. That's a trade language, and that's not.
Okay. Well, since you gave it up, then you said I can say Hezekiah. Okay. Well, let's not say Hezekiah. Let's exit out Hezekiah. What about Taharka? Taharka gave witness to the Hebrew culture, and he not a Hebrew.
Big facts. Where did he give it outside of the Bible? Show me where he gave that. Where did he give it?
And it's right. Come on, man.
He's in the Bible. He's in the Bible.
It's the Hawker a real person, bro. Did he exist?
Hey, before you finish, I want my audience to like and share the video on the social media platforms. Like and share the video. Go ahead, brothers.
If we want to go there, I'm going to use the edifice of Taharka, which is Egyptian text, to put on the table too as evidence. I don't doubt Taharka, but where did he give witness to some Israelites? You serious, right? You serious? Where did he do that? Where did he, in his own writing, say, these are the Israelites right here? I'm giving them props. It's in the Bible. Don't deny that. So is Nebuchadnezzar. So it's in the cherub. No problem. No problem.
Hey, the whole debate, I will never. The whole debate, I'm gonna promise y'all this: I'm not gonna open the Bible once.
Because I'm what they call indirect dating.
That's too easy, man.
I'm not. I'm not gonna open the Bible once. I'm not gonna quote a verse to you, a scripture, none of that.
My judgment is going strictly off the title. I'm just making that known ahead of time.
And I'm saying from all the evidence we have, and we gather it all together, and we put it on the table, everything we have. If you say, then, when I'm done, that Israel exists prior to the 6th century BCE, you're just lazy lying to yourself. You said that you're saying that.
Hey,
hold on. See, y'all be tripping me up with y'all words, bro. See, now you saying Israel. At first, it was Hebrew Israelite. Which one is it, bro? Because when you say Hebrews and you say Israelites, we all know you be talking about two different things.
I'm talking shit.
So right now I'm talking shit. If you cleave to that culture and that's your culture, you start in the 6th century BCE, niggas. That's what I'm saying.
Keep it
right there.
keep it PG-13 though for me, brother. I'm not cussing at you or nothing like that. So
Okay, so let's get it let's get it reaffirmed. Just for the sake of the title, let's get it reaffirmed. What is the title right now? What's the title right now again?
the title, it's in the description for all of my people that's watching right now. To the audience, it's in the description. The title is does the Hebrew culture pre-exist the 6th century BCE? That's the title. This brother said he gonna stand on it. Y'all my witnesses. So when the debate happened, let's talk about the date and time. That's what we need to move on to now. How about next Saturday at 7 p.m. and Jeremiah, if you can just confirm that that's not conflicting with Afi and the brother Craig's debate, which is on the 28th, right? Somebody can confirm that that's not the same date for me real quick.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
So I'm looking for next Saturday, man. Or you trying to have a matinee? You trying to have a matinee, man, or what? What you trying to do?
Good. The 7 is good because I'm East Coast time. That's good. That's later in the afternoon. Later for me. 7. I'm East Coast though.
I'm East Coast too. I'm East Coast too. So 7 p.m. EST. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my calendar.
What time that is Central? What time that is Central?
6. So next Saturday is the 30th. No, I mean, it's the 29th. The 29th. My bad. The 29th. So we gonna get the judges. Hey, Sean, we gonna get the judges now. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna start going to the judging room now to gather judges. So by Saturday, we're gonna have our 3 judges, and this debate will be judged. It's not gonna be determined on what I believe or determined on what you believe. You gotta convince 3 judges your premise, bro. That's what you gotta do. Right? And you said you gonna stand on your title, brother. You said you gonna stand on it.
You got to tell us judges.
We good, man. Craig and Alfie is August 26th, which is Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday. Is it 26th, not the 28th?
Right.
Okay.
You got to tell those judges. You got to tell those judges that they got to watch the preliminary too, man.
The preliminary will be posted in the judging room. Matter of fact, any of you brothers can go to my YouTube right now, copy the link, and throw it in the judging room. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can see. Throw it in this chat. Everybody can see that what day we had this discussion, him agreeing with the title, and that's it.
Yeah.
So we got a date, time, and title.
Yeah.
DJ Sean.
And then for the record, and why did for the record, it's his title. He the one came up with this title.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's his. This brother threw that out there.
The brother said when we was on the call a little earlier that Hebrew became a dead language, and then around after the Babylonian captivity, and then afterwards is when the Greeks and other nations will just say kind of picked up the pieces, if you will, kept the story, if you will, through other means going forward. And I'm saying that language didn't start till then. It didn't end then. It started then, man. I'm coming hard like that. It started then. You fooled yourself. And with your belief, you fooled yourself. That's how.
Hey, I'm just happy that you agreed to it, brother. I'm a scholastic bully. I ain't no worries over here. I ain't sweating or nothing, man. Maybe you trying to get a little nervous or something.
You're alive.
You keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up. I mean, right now,
I'll see you Saturday. I'll see you Saturday. How about that? Are you going to show up, brother?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. I ain't doing nothing with the crib.
Do you know what this belt means, man? You know what you standing in front of, bro?
I like talking to you.
You know what this belt means, man? I'm just saying, you're about to get this belt. Fair warning, man.
I don't want the belt.
You don't want my belt?
If you ain't in the ring with me, I'm just going for your head. I'm going for your head. I'm telling you, I'm going for your head. I don't want the belt. but I might have mercy on you.
You
And just go, nope, I'm not gonna.
I don't
I'm
want
not
no
gonna strike
mercy.
you down.
I don't want
No
no
mercy.
mercy, brother. I want you to go all in. I wanted to
I'm
be
not
a
gonna
good
strike
show,
you
but I'm
down.
just trying to remind you, bro, that you saying none of this culture existed before the 6th century BCE, bro. That's what you saying.
That's the earliest, yes. That's the earliest traces of it,
God
yes.
dang, man.
That's
All
the
right.
earliest traces of it.
All right.
I'm saying the rest of it is your comic book mind saying, yeah, man, see, back in the day, what happened was when we went in the Pharaoh's court, woo, that's all hype. That's a hype game. Can't prove none of that.
Was it 650 or 600? Was it 650 or 600?
No,
Just reaffirm.
it's the 6th century BCE. That's 599 to 500 BCE.
Okay, just so we know.
And I said, I admit, if it goes back a little farther than that, I'll give you that. But you ain't taking it to the 2nd or 3rd millennium BCE. I won't allow that. I won't allow you to do that.
Look, just
And
remember
claim
what
that
the
culture.
title is, brother. Just remember what the
Now
title
you
is.
said six.
Right.
Now you said 6th century. Now, bro, you said 6th century,
No,
bro.
wait. I'm giving you my scope of where I can go with you. I'm not going to let you take it back farther, even if I say, okay, I'll concede to 680 BCE. You ain't going back into the 700s like, yeah, what happened
You
was,
lost. You need to change the title, bro. You lost. You just conceded. You lost.
Right. Yeah, because I'm going. Look, I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell you again, man. As a judge, I'm going by the title.
You just lost.
I gotta go by the title. Unless y'all agree to change the title again.
The brother said he gonna stand on it, man. The brother
He
gonna keep
just
pushing.
lost. What the fuck? He just conceded. He just gave it up.
But then wait. So I'm being real specific now because it can get corny with the title. I'm saying
This the title you
again,
made, brother. You came up with the title. You throwing it.
600.
See?
Okay.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about.
It don't matter. I'm going by the title because I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle, so I have to go by the title. That's not me being corny. That's me being particular.
He said the 6th century. He said, look right here. He said, man, I concede and give you 680. Well, you just lost the title right there. The title you just made up, you just lost.
Right. So we're not. So then y'all being bitchy nitpicky and nitpicking it because
bro.
Wait. I can make an argument right now that it goes back a little bit into the 600s, no problem. But it ain't ancient culture. Is what I'm saying. When I said the 6th century, I'm being generous.
Time frame, bro.
I'm being generous as I can be. I'm being generous as I can be.
And we didn't say
you just lost. You said you
nobody said ancient culture either. Nobody said ancient culture either.
Look, I want to see this. I want to see you show up and give me all this excellent proof that's going to show. Hold on. That's going to show and prove that Israel, the Hebrew community, the Hebrew culture did not exist before the 6th century. That's all I want to see. That's all.
He said to give you the. Look, he said he already gave you the 680, man. So that's debate over with. Yeah. He just said he gonna give you the 680. Come on, man. I mean, am I retarded? Am I stupid or something, bro? Did you not just say the 6th century was from 599 to 500? He said I'm gonna give you to 680. I'm gonna concede to that. What did you just lost by the title, bro? I mean, I know I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? Please tell me I went to high school. I graduated. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
He did say he'd go to 680, though. He did say he'll go to 680.
Yeah, I could take it back. I told you I would take it back a little bit, but I ain't taking it back to that. So I'm saying that with the title even, then that's the 7th century. Then we're taking it back to the 7th century. I'm saying, well, I know from my research, and you might pull a source that says, no, these people existed then. Okay, but I'm saying I can't take it back to where they're established much farther back than that, man. Overall, period. You talking about taking it back?
Listen, 3 times. Are you gonna stand on that title? You said yes 3 times. Now you get.
No, this is semantics.
Now you shaking in your boots. That's not semantics. You told me you gonna do the shit. You gonna do it, and now
I disclosed it. I disclosed it. If I was being generous, I said if I was being generous earlier in the day, I could take it back in 6
I'm gonna let you shoot. I'm gonna stay out your fight to shoot. You know what I'm saying? When I see this is going nowhere.
Sean, what's the title, man? What's the title? Sean,
then change the title. Then we're gonna change the title to the 7th century BCE. I won't. Then don't put it in the 6th century, the 7th century, which keeps me in the 6th.
Y'all spooked them. Fine.
and go back past. I'll extend my timeline and change it to the 7th century.
Y'all spooked this.
It's not important. Because some of my sources do take it back a little farther, so I'm pushing them up a little bit farther.
I mean,
the two, you just beat him. You just beat him. You 1-0. This is going to be the second debate. You just beat him in the preliminary because he just gave up. He just said you won it.
Yeah, you threw in the towel, bro. You threw in the towel. You was so
he want to know. You want to know what this
you
nigga
were so
about.
confident talking about some. You can't show this before the 6th century BCE, and then I don't know if a little birdie got in your ear. You got a text message from somebody.
I got to it. My bad, fool.
The only reason I'm saying I would take it back a little bit into the 600s of BCE is because of what general information we have. Because I have some sources that you guys ain't gonna have access to.
Fine.
So I won't use 500 BCE.
I'm not budging on the title no more. It's 7th century BCE. Right. My audience saw you kind of checking out there.
We know that general. So we know. So then we're now extending the timeline to where Taharka and all them can come into play. That's why I'm doing it that way. I'll take it back a little bit for the sake of the debate. I'll do that.
Culture. Remember, we can't find the Hebrew culture before the 7th century. I gave him an extra 100 years. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All you did was show me that you needed some training wheels. That's all you did.
No,
I gotta give you some training wheels to ride your bike now. So we gonna give you your training wheels. No, I'm gonna give you your training wheels. I'm gonna give you your handicap sticker, bro. So you can
the argument of the 500 BCE because the argument of the 500 BCE is the top of the food chain revision. So to me, okay, I get that. But I'll take it back to then the general line.
I want my audience to know this brother was woofing before we went live. He was woofing about this, man.
Let me ask the question, man. According to your research, Sean, what was going on with the children of Israel in the 6th century?
Nah, bro. Nobody else to spook him. We got a title.
Listen, no, they were newly formed culture according to what archaeological evidence we have. This is a new culture, right?
I know, but how did they become a culture?
The springing forth from being serfs in Babylon. They serfs, man. They at the bottom of the food chain. They are being educated. They are starting a language, but then at that point, not way back when.
Are you saying that the Exodus did happen?
No, I'm saying it did not happen.
Of course, he's not saying the Exodus happened because he's saying that the people didn't even come into existence until after the 7th century BCE.
Until after the 7th century.
So that's why I said we could change the title because it's still in the same timeline period of Taharka and everything we can read that way. Even though my radical revision says 500 BCE. I'm not going to take it that far because I have to take it to the next level. I'll push the timeline back to the 7th century.
Listen, brother, we granted you your handicap. You got a handicap now. 7th century BCE.
That's not a handicap.
We're not going
because I can make the argument. Listen, man. Because I can make the argument that
make the flyer. Make the flyer. I'm not budging on this anymore. Make the flyer, man.
150 years. I'm not going to squabble over 150 years. I'm not going to squabble over that.
All right, cool. We're not going to squabble over that. I'm going to knock you out. That's what's going to happen.
No,
it ain't going to be a squabble.
You can repeat the same status quo information.
You're right.
You can repeat the same thing.
I'm repeat the same status quo information.
All right, bro. Come on, man. One at a time, man. Come on. Man.
You're right.
It's the same thing we heard.
All right, bro. Sean. Enough about that, bro.
I'm here.
All right, bro. We finna get the flyer done. Just so we finna say something. What you finna say, Jeshu?
I was just telling Jeremiah get the flyer done because I'm not budging on the title no more. I ain't giving no more handicaps. The handicap sticker. The handicap sticker is over with.
Come on, son.
Hey, listen, we gave you a handicap sticker, brother. It's over with. Let's go.
Okay.
So for the last official time, what is the title?
The title
last official time.
Does the Hebrew culture exist prior to the 7th century BCE? Because this brother said he wanted some handicaps in this debate, and I'm giving it to him.
And make sure you put on the. He threw in the towel in the first debate and gave up on the 6th century.
So listen what I'm saying right now. So after I whoop your ass with that, I'm going to show you how you can take the 150 years off of it, and it ends up being in the 500s.
Now he wants to debate that again. Now he's saying he can
do that.
BCE
Now you want to go back to the regular
BCE
title.
means before Common Era, right? BCE means before Common Era, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the second step to it. That's the second step. That's not the first step. That's the second step to the KO. The first KO is like, okay, no problem. Thing is like, okay, I'm gonna show you how you can take the 150 to 175 years from what I'm just saying.
I'm
Show
gonna
it
take
even
this.
newer.
Listen, this is what's gonna
I'm just
happen.
trying to. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying to figure out how they just popped up out of nowhere, man. That's
No,
what I'm
no,
trying
no.
to
That's
figure
for
out.
the debate,
Fact.
Jeremiah. That's for the debate. He got to show that on the debate. Now listen, I'm gonna take this belt off Saturday, and I'm gonna commence to whip that behind. I'm sorry, PG-13. I'm gonna commence to put it in work, man. Y'all gonna see me Saturday. Take this belt off and whoop this dude, man. That's what I'm gonna do with this belt
I don't know.
Saturday.
I ain't a judge, but I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. But I'm gonna say Joshua gonna win this 3-0, man. I mean,
What I'm trying to do is what I'm
that's
trying
not,
to do with
and that's not just because he's my league mate, or I fuck with him like that. I fuck with you too, son. But I mean,
Watch the
just
F
from what
bombs,
I
man.
know,
Watch the
just
F
from what I
bombs.
know of my information, bro, they was way
right.
before the 7th century, bro. Like
Well,
these people, like everybody
well,
said, bro. These people just didn't pop up out of nowhere, bro. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
saying
So
nobody pops up out of nowhere, but you got to place them where they're supposed to be. I'm saying the Hebrew culture overall, just besides from this topic, is an anachronism. They're misplaced historically, man. They're misplaced historically by at least 2,000 years,
nah,
which is a
they not
that's
misplaced. You know exactly where they at.
that's the biggest trick on the planet. The biggest trick. That these people here go back as far as other cultures, societies did. That's the biggest scam from the people that make the best movies on the planet, and we all sold into it and bought it.
What
Like,
Well,
yeah,
see,
let's show.
what thing with our people fail, what thing what a lot of people fail to realize, and you know, a lot of Hebrew Israelites may not like what I'm finna say, but it's facts. They were nomadic people, bro. They moved around a lot, so they
What we're
carried
told.
their shit with it. They carried their shit with them. It was a nomadic fate, bro. You see what I'm saying? They was.
Keep it clean, King Chef.
Oh, my bad, my bad. You know what I'm saying? They was a nomadic people. So if they're keeping their records with them and they're interacting with people with different people doing trade and they're telling people doing trade over the campfire about what they're doing and how they're praying and stuff like that, and other people go back to their cut. Well, I seen these people such and such, man, they had fringes on with big beards, they had several scrolls, they prayed like this, they called their God Yahweh, they wrote this, look, they even gave me a little pamphlet to walk with. Those people are bearing witness to the culture of these nomadic people that they met doing trades.
All right. So this is about proof, not consensus. You can say that. I feel you, bro. I heard that too.
Yes.
I've heard that before.
What's your
But this is not
statement?
about consensus. This is about proof.
But Sean, your
This is
statement
about proof, man.
is saying
It's
there's no
about proof.
Hold on, let me just get this straight one more time, then I'm gonna end this. There's no anthropological evidence
But
or archaeological evidence, right? Or no historiographical evidence. That's what you're saying.
correct.
Alright. So y'all seen it here, man. Check it out on the source. You can catch this debate on Yah World 777 and Genesis 49 simultaneously on YouTube and on Facebook, NYMG. Follow the NYMG page on Facebook and subscribe to the Yah World 777 page on YouTube for more debate content and exciting debates. We putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? Our ops though, the people that's our ops. I ain't seen no good debates over there, but over here we just been going back to back with good debates. Back to back.
Right.
You know what I'm
You can
saying?
also join us on the Source Debate League page on Facebook.
Right. Hey, yeah, that's right. We don't want no keyboard warriors over here. We want y'all in the ring. We want to hear that, going
Well,
back and forth on the comment board and on Facebook. We want to see y'all in the ring in person. King Seth wants somebody. You know what I'm saying? He hungry. He just came off a
hey,
body, though. I told
hey,
him to lay low. He just came off a body. You hear me? He
hey.
just came off a body.
Feed
I
me
said lay
debaters
low
or
for a
feed me
minute.
books, one of the two.
Right. Right.
Somebody.
You know what I'm saying? We got killers over here. We got killers over here. And I'm gonna have to just show Sean that we got killers over here Saturday. He gonna see a killer Saturday. and I'm gonna put in that work. He's gonna show what he got, and that's it on that. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna get 3 judges. We're gonna judge it. It's gonna be 3 15-minute rounds in a question and answer segment, Sean, so you can know.
Yeah.
Any closing remarks from anybody on the panel?
Gotta have a PowerPoint.
Gotta have a PowerPoint. You show up with no PowerPoint, automatic loss.
PowerPoint sources.
Hey man, we the source, man. We got it on lock. Understand that, man. Right? Force up or shut up. Tanks on the 7 game.
7 games.
Short stuff, click, baby, everything.
That's right.